In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful. Many, maybe most of us, are found complaining that I don't possess anything else. I am an unlucky person because there are people who were born with a silver spoon in their mouth, while there are people who were born with a golden spoon in their mouth. Rather, I am the one who don't possess anything else. So that is why I am not a lucky person, and my life is not a good one at all, and I shall not be able to live a good life at all. How would it be possible for a person like me, who did not and could not inherit anything else, could not get anything worthwhile from the lineage, from a parents, from a family? How come I be a successful person? And this is a kind of inferiority, a complex type of thinking which does keep coming to our mind at different occasions, particularly once we are sitting, working, comparing ourselves with certain other people. First of all, comparisons are bad. Comparisons must be avoided, and all the comparisons are toxic, or it doesn't add the toxicity. My dear friends and fellows, we need to look upon the things which we were given and gifted by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala without any sort of effort on the part of us. I think we don't look upon the brighter side, otherwise we are possessing all the things which were essential. Maybe we were not given, we were not gifted with the things which are not as much important, with the things which were essential. Maybe we could not get that. But as for the essential things of life are concerned, I believe that each and every one of us, or the maximum number of the people, do possess. As for the later on progress and prosperity by utilizing whatever we got is concerned, I think that all depends upon us, upon we ourselves, and not upon anyone else at all. So for that reason and purpose, I think that feeling disempowered because I could not get whatever I should have been given, or whatever certain other people are possessing. Now let's try to analyze whatever we possess. Did we possess whatever was important, whatever was very important? Did we possess that? Now let's try to analyze it, and we shall like to know what are the essentials of life. First of all, we need to know what are the essentials of life, and did we get those essentials or not? My dear friend, what is the most important thing in your opinion for a person? I think the most important thing is that we need the life. We need to become alive. We need to be alive. We need to have life. Life is by far the most important thing ever. Nothing is as important as the life, and nothing is as essential as the life. The people who have just died, even if we are offered $1 billion, that exchange yourself, do change yourself with that particular person, with the billionaire who have just died, I think we shall not be able to accept that. We shall instantly, in a single second, rather in a split second, we shall refuse it, because if I am not alive, what is the worth of billions of dollars, and what is the worth of so many assets across the world? All of that become useless if at all I am not alive. What does it mean? It does mean that nothing is as important as the life is concerned, and nothing is as crucial as this one. So, if at all you and I are alive, if at all we people are alive, so it means that we do possess the most important thing for a human being, and that is life. if at all we do possess the most important thing ever for a human being, now let's move forward and let's try to know what are the other most important thing. And also we need to know whether we are possessing it or not. The very next thing is our health, and I think so that not only that we are alive, we are rather healthy as well. Go to the hospitals and try to speak to the people who are having a kind of chronic diseases and who are unable to recover, rehabilitate, and regain the health. Ask them the importance of the health, and they will tell you that nothing is as important as a healthy body. As a health is concerned, nothing is more important and nothing is as important. Again, even if a person who is chronically sick, if this person tries to sell his disease to someone else, even by paying the bigger amount of money, I believe that the people, the wise and the intelligent people, will instantly reject this deal and this proposal, because the health is the most important thing after having the life. The life is definitely most important, the number one important, and then comes our health. Then comes our health If at all a person does not have the health, I think all the money which she is possessing, all the fame and the influence what somebody is possessing becomes useless. All the glamour, all being handsome and beautiful become worthless and useless if at all a person is not healthy. So if at all I and you are having not only the life but the health as well, I think we have every reason to consider ourselves as a lucky person, as somebody who is possessing all the essential things. The number three thing is the disability. Alhamdulillah, most of us don't have any major disability. We can see, we can talk, we can walk, we can work with our arms, and we do have all the essential elements of the life of after being healthy. Because some of the people, they are not sick, but they do have certain disabilities in their body, and that is why they too feel like they are deprived, like they are unlucky, and maybe they are deprived and unlucky. Although there are also people who are having one sort or even the two types of disabilities, but still they are living a life which is better than those people, which is better than many of those people who are not having any sort of disability. My dear friends, after having the health, I think the next most important thing, what is that? That is our, we should be complete, and we should not be having any sort of disability. If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given and gifted to you with the life on the one hand, health on the other hand, and without a disability, I think that we are not an unlucky person at all. Rather, we are quite a lucky person, and calling oneself as an unlucky person, I think it will be quite an erroneous. This notion is absolutely nonsense, and this is now based on the extreme sort of negativity, my dear friends. After having the three of these things, life at number one, health at number two, no disability number three, the fourth most important thing is that we should be having some sort of intelligence. We should be slightly intelligent, or even if at all we are not intelligent, whatever we are possessing in this respect is a mere common sense. I think having the common sense is also very important, is very essential, because some of the people are so unintelligent, so some of the people are not intelligent at all. So for that reason, those people are unlucky as well. I think if at all the four of these things are being possessed by us, life on the one hand, health on the other hand, and no disability then, and having common sense. After the four of these things, if at all we do have a slightly good look, or at least an acceptable look, I think we are really lucky having the five of these things. Believe me or not, if at all somebody with the five of these blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala still calls oneself as an unlucky person, as an unsuccessful person, as a person who is deprived, I think this is absolutely nonsense, and nothing could be even a bigger bullshit as compared to this one. This person on basis merely on the basis of the negativity will be calling oneself as an unlucky person, as a deprived person, as somebody who was loaded with the failure. I think this is absolutely wrong indeed. And if at all you are carrying the five of these things, and life on the one hand, health on the other hand, no disability then, common sense, and fifth is having an acceptable appearance, acceptable look and the face, etc. My dear friends and fellows, having the five of these qualities, believe me or not, it is being quite a lucky person, quite a nice and the good person, and we have no right to call ourselves as an unlucky person, as a person who was not given and gifted by the essential items of the life. I think we should be happy, we should be rather jubilant, because we were possessing all the essentials of life. Now there are certain other things which are also essential, but these certain other things are our own responsibility, and we do have to work upon it. Every important person, every person have to work upon it. It is not just me and you, it is not just being a commoner, it is not just being a layman. I think all of these, the rest of the qualities we do have to create, and we do have to develop in we ourselves. Like, we do have to become a positive thinker on the one hand, and then we need to become a disciplined person. We need to learn certain other skills as well, after being a positive person, after being a disciplined person, and after having I think so. We need to develop certain skills which could make our life easier. Believe me or not, you are a lucky person indeed if at all you are possessing these five qualities, my dear friends and fellows. As for the rest of the things are concerned, the rest of the things must be created and developed by we ourselves and no one else. Let's talk about yourself as a lucky person. Thank you. Jazakallah.